Hey guys, this is Steady. I'm a real estate broker in Wilmington, North Carolina. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to buy a house or buying your first house if you're interested in things like house hacking or making passive income. Want a house that's a good investment? Make sure to watch this video because I'm going to describe what exactly makes a good investment in a house and the steps on how to actually go about buying your first house. Okay, so number one, you want to sort of have a vision of what you want in your first house. And like I said, many people have different definitions of what they want in a house, but if you're interested in a house as sort of an investment or something that you can rent out to your friends and produce passive income, you want to choose houses that have locations near large employers or where there's very large rental pools. It could be maybe a hospital, this could be a house near a large corporation or a huge employer, or it could be, in my case, I bought a house near a college. Second, you want to choose a house that's 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and in between 1,000 and 1,500 square foot. Lastly, you want to start computing the numbers, or you want to do the math on at least 10 properties before you really start thinking about buying. And you want to compute what's called a cap rate. Now, a cap rate is essentially the gold standard for real estate investing. And a cap rate is basically the return that you receive on an investment. The next thing that you want to do is, second, you want to start talking to a lender. Now, a lender is very important because a lender is going to give you an even clearer vision of the property that you want. They're going to establish basically the budget for your investment. Also, if this is your first house, you want to check into something called government subsidized loans and get loans that require no down payment and they have very low interest rates. Third, and this is where most people start getting a little antsy, is when you actually start having to talk to a realtor. Now, many people are hesitant to talk to realtors, but if you find a realtor that can share the same vision as you and you guys sort of fit your personality, that is a good realtor. Another thing is that you never ever want to buy a house without a realtor because it can be very risky. I would never ever suggest buying a house through the selling agents. The selling agent probably has a relationship with the seller already, and if the agent is a bad agent, that agent may be able to rip you off. So never ever go or see a house without having your own agent represent you. Okay, so you finally narrowed it down. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to present what's called an offer. Now, a house is a little bit different from going to Walmart and maybe, buying a piece of candy. You actually have to present an offer, and the offer can be accepted or rejected. So when an offer is accepted, that officially means that a contract has been formed, and then this is when the property inspections are going to happen. And property inspections is basically when you hire a third party to come in and do check for things like pest infestations, termite damage, foundation issues, roofing issues, mechanical issues, anything that could seriously affect the livability or the sellability of a house. And you always want to hire a house inspector that's been in the business for a little bit. During the time that all these property inspections are going down, this is what's called the due diligence phase. And the due diligence phase actually has a time period, and when the time period of the due diligence phase ends, that's when you are basically locked into the contract of the house. But this isn't to be worried about, because if you've already done your property inspections, then you don't have anything to worry about. And within the next 2 weeks to maybe month, this is when the final closing date is about to occur. And when the closing happens is basically when the house is deeded into your name. You become the true owner of a piece of real estate. And that's pretty much the buying process in a nutshell. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, because I'm always coming out with videos like this. And as always, thank you for watching.